Think you know Portugal? Think again. Beyond the famous beaches and bustling cities lies a side of Portugal that most travelers miss. And today, we're unveiling it. Hey travelers, welcome to Passport Pursuits. Today we're ditching the usual tourist maps and digging deeper into Portugal's real magic. The ancient villages, the secret coastal hideouts, the traditions that still thrive away from the crowds. Sure, Lisbon and Porto are iconic, but Portugal's heart beats strongest where few tourists ever tread. In this video, we're diving into Portugal's rich history, uncovering some mind-blowing facts you've probably never heard before. And of course, I'll reveal 5 hidden gems you absolutely need to see before the rest of the world finds out. So grab a notebook, and maybe a glass of port, because we're about to unveil the side of Portugal you didn't even know you were missing. All right, before we set off exploring hidden gems, let's time travel a little. Because to understand Portugal today, you have to know where it came from. Portugal is one of the oldest countries in Europe. It was officially founded in 1143, when Afonso I, known as Afonso Henriques, declared himself the first king of Portugal after a major victory against the Moors at the Battle of Ourique. The country's independence was recognized by the Kingdom of Leon, and later cemented by the papal recognition in 1179. Throughout the Middle Ages and into the Age of Discovery, Portugal became a global powerhouse. Thanks to daring explorers like Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan, Portugal built an empire that stretched from Brazil to Africa to parts of Asia. For a while, this small Atlantic nation was literally running global trade. Think spices, gold, silks, you name it. Now, have you ever really looked at Portugal's flag? It's not just decorative, it's symbolic. The green represents hope. The red stands for the blood spilled during battles for independence. And the shield? Those 5 little blue shields represent King Afonso's victories over 5 Moorish kings. Behind it, there's an armillary sphere, a navigational instrument symbolizing Portugal's mastery of exploration during the 15th and 16th centuries. As of today, about 10.2 million people live in Portugal. It's a country that balances ancient traditions with modern living effortlessly. Lisbon buzzes with life, sure, but venture inland or out to the islands, and it feels like stepping into another era. And here's something else. Portugal's borders have remained practically unchanged since the 13th century. A rare feat in a continent marked by centuries of wars and shifting territories. Okay, history lesson over. Now it's time for some fun. Here are 5 crazy facts about Portugal that'll make you the smartest person at your next travel party. 1. The world's oldest bookstore is in Lisbon. Bertrand Bookstore opened its doors in 1732 and is still welcoming readers nearly 300 years later. Imagine grabbing a book where poets and philosophers once browsed. 2. Portugal loves cork. Portugal is responsible for about 50% of the world's cork production. That wine cork you popped last week? Odds are it came from a Portuguese oak tree. The country once had a big empire. At its peak, Portugal ruled territories in Africa, Asia, South America, and even small parts of India. Today, you can still find bits of Portuguese influence scattered around the globe. They have a record-breaking bridge. The Vasco da Gama Bridge in Lisbon is the longest bridge in Europe, stretching 17.2 kilometers across the Tagus River. That's longer than 150 football fields lined up. Portugal's coastline is longer than California's. At about 1,794 kilometers, Portugal's coastline is one continuous invitation to surf, sunbathe, and explore hidden coves. California surfers, eat your heart out. All right, ready to go off the beaten path? Here are 5 hidden gems that will make you fall in love with Portugal, and you'll probably have them all to yourself. Number 1. Castella Vela. Castella Vella is located on the eastern side of the Algarve in the municipality of Vila Real de Santo Antonio, just west of the Spanish border. This tiny village dates back to Moorish times, and its strategic clifftop location made it important for coastal defense. The 16th century Fortaleza de Castella was built to watch over the Ria Formosa Lagoon and the Atlantic. Expect warm Mediterranean weather. Summers, from June to September, are hot and dry, around 28 to 32 degrees Celsius or 82 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Winters are mild, rarely dropping below 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Visit at low tide when you can walk to the deserted beach from the village. Grab seafood at one of the few authentic taverns. The grilled octopus is legendary. Try to visit in May or September. It's warm, but without the summer crowds. Parking is extremely limited, so arrive early or plan a short walk from nearby parking lots. Tide goes out, the secret beach appears, and for a few magical hours it feels like the end of the world. Castella Vella is a pure Algarve secret, untouched, unscripted, unforgettable. Monsanto. Monsanto is perched atop a mountain in central Portugal, close to the Spanish border in the district of Castelo Branco. Awarded the title Most Portuguese Village in Portugal in 1938, Monsanto's origins trace back to prehistoric times. The village grew under Roman occupation and flourished during medieval Portugal, with fortifications built by the Knights Templar. Summers can get hot, around 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and dry. Winters, from November to March, are crisp and cool, dipping to 5 degrees Celsius or 41 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Spring and autumn offer the best weather for walking tours. Hike up to the Monsanto Castle ruins for panoramic views across Portugal and Spain. Wear good shoes. The cobbled streets and steep climbs are no joke. Visit during the Festival of the Holy Cross, or Festa das Cruzes, in May for a glimpse of ancient traditions. In Monsanto, the stones aren't just scenery, they're walls, roofs, and living history. It's a place where man and nature fused together centuries ago, and time never caught up. Faja dos Cubres is located on the northern coast of São Jorge Island, part of the Azores archipelago in the mid-Atlantic. Fajas are flat areas formed by cliff landslides or lava flows, and Cubres is one of the most pristine. The lagoon has been used for fishing and agriculture by islanders for centuries, mostly untouched by modernization. The Azores have a mild oceanic climate year-round. Expect temperatures between 17 and 26 degrees Celsius, or 62 to 79 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on the season. Light rain showers are common, even in summer. Rent a car or arrange a driver. Public transportation here is very limited. Walk the scenic trail from Faja da Caldeira de Santo Cristo to Faja dos Cubres. It's a famous and breathtaking hike along cliffs and waterfalls. Bring a light jacket. Even in summer, it can get misty and cool. Faja dos Cubres isn't just a place, it's a feeling. Wild, raw, and reverent. One of the last true edges of the world. Mata Nacional do Bucaco. This enchanted forest lies near the town of Luso, about 30 minutes from Coimbra in central Portugal. Planted by the Carmelites in the early 17th century, this forest became a spiritual retreat. It's home to rare species collected during the Age of Discovery, as well as religious shrines and the stunning Bucaco Palace, originally built as a monastery and later turned into a royal hunting lodge. Expect a cool, shaded microclimate. Even in hot summers, temperatures stay comfortable around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, or 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Spring and autumn are ideal for exploration. Hike the Via Sacra, a trail with small chapels illustrating the Passion of Christ. Visit early in the morning for misty, ethereal landscapes perfect for photography. Book a stay or at least a coffee stop at the Palace Hotel of Bucaco, a romantic neo-Manueline masterpiece. And don't forget to bring layers. The forest can feel chilly even on sunny days. Imagine wandering through a forest where every tree tells a centuries-old story. That's Bucaco. Half fairy tale, half forgotten dream. 100% Portugal. Piodao is nestled in the Serra do Acor Mountains in central Portugal, about 2.5 hours east of Coimbra. Dating back to the 14th century, Piodao was founded by a group fleeing feudal justice. Its isolation kept it preserved through wars and modernization. Today, it's recognized as a national monument and is one of Portugal's most charming historical villages. Expect crisp mountain air. Summers are warm but never oppressive, around 24 to 28 degrees Celsius or 75 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, while winters can be chilly with occasional frosts, ranging from 2 to 8 degrees Celsius or 35 to 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Best visited in spring or early fall when the weather is perfect for walking. Wear walking shoes. The stone paths can be slippery after rain. Stay overnight if you can. The village is beautifully illuminated at night. Piodao feels like a place whispered about in bedtime stories. Blue doors, stone houses, winding alleys. A village that seems to have been forgotten by time, but remembered by magic. And that, my friends, is the real Portugal, layered with history, alive with stories and rich with hidden gems waiting just off the map. From sun-soaked cliffs to mountain hamlets lost in time, Portugal proves again and again that the real treasures aren't always found in the guidebooks. So if you're ready for more hidden wonders and unforgettable journeys, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and drop a comment telling me which hidden gem you'd visit first. Trust me, we're just getting started. See you on the next adventure.